Hey guys. Okay, so today's video, I wanted to talk about the tattoo process. 2 weeks ago, I went and got my very first tattoo. I was nervous, I was excited, um, and it was kind of on my bucket list. So I just went for it. And that was one of the things that I said I was going to do in 2021 as I'm on my journey of self-love and self-care. And that was just one of the things that I was just super, super, super excited to do. Been wanting to do it for years. And finally, I just did it.
5, Fidelity is 39, Ameritrade is 40, and E-Trade is 53. Plus, there's also a massive growth plan for Voyager on the horizon, entering into the credit
you're doing real
and
good.
space, as well as legends and loans, etc. in order to diversify.
You're making it easy on me.
Plus, their servers can handle this amount of new users. However, their CEO did come out to say that they are scaling their platform to handle a minimum of 10 million users, up to 100 million, which is going to be important, especially.
So, this is the finished product. I love it. And this is 2 weeks out. So 2 weeks of healing. I want to just share with you just a little bit about getting a tattoo. This was my first time. I am 42 years old. So I didn't know much about tattoos and, caring for them. Overall, it wasn't extremely painful, but, it was some discomfort. And then afterwards is really, when you feel the pain, it's the burning sensation. Mine had lots of, it looked like bruising around the outer edges as it was healing for the first few days. Let's see. To care for my tattoo, when I first got it, I was told to use Andy ointment. So I used Andy ointment for the first few days. Once the weeping, and they don't really tell you much about that, it's going to weep afterwards. But a few days, after the weeping and the, you'll have just a little bit of blood that may come out over the first maybe 2 days or so. Once that part stops, then it'll start to heal and it'll start to scab over. Then I switched to, I use tattoo goo for the, to keep it moisturized. Maybe after a week or a week and a half, then the itching came. And it itches, quite a bit as it's healing. Okay, now with the tattoo goo, what you do is you just open the can. And then it just has this little green ointment. And you rub it in. Now, when I got this tattoo, they didn't tell me that, you see the black, the outline, that healed so fast. But the butterfly, where they added the color, that part took so much longer. The after pain was so much more than the big roses. And it was just from the shading with the needle. So if you're looking to get a tattoo, keep in mind that the color takes longer to heal. So if you really, really, really don't want a long, downtime, you may not want to get color. But to me, I think it was worth it. I love the blue butterfly. Butterflies represent new beginnings. As you see, I have plenty of butterflies behind me, and they just remind me, you know, that I'm starting fresh, I'm starting new. This is a whole new journey for me. And so now I have a constant reminder right here on my shoulder. So I went ahead and got the tattoo done in spring, early spring, because I wanted it to be healed and ready for summer. As far as caring for the tattoo, I showed you the tattoo goo that I use to cover the tattoo and to keep it moisturized. But when it comes to showering, you have to be careful about showering. I did not know that they said you should not shower the first few days. That was extremely hard for me because I like to shower and I shower often. Now, this showering thing. They did not tell me right away. They didn't tell me that you couldn't take a shower right away. I found this out by talking to someone else that I know that is a tattoo artist, and they told me do not shower for the first week. I struggled with that heavily because I love to shower. You know, I shower daily, sometimes twice daily, depending on what I may have going on in my life that day. And so that was hard for me. But I did find ways to make it happen. I covered the tattoo before showering for the first week and a half, and I will show you that process. I got a tattoo. It's been 4 days since I got the tattoo. So this is how it's looking now. This part is no longer sore to touch. It's healing very nicely. The butterfly, let me turn it around. The butterfly is healing. You know, it's gonna take longer to heal because that part has color in it. The whites and the blues are starting to show pretty nice. It's scabbing over, so I just have to be careful not to get the scabs caught or peeled or stuck on anything. But overall, it's doing well. I'm getting ready to take a shower, and I'm going to show you how I prep for the shower because we don't want it to get wet just yet. To get ready for my shower, I take A&D ointment or Vaseline. Vaseline really isn't preferred, but it's better than nothing. What I do with it, I don't cover the entire tattoo with the Vaseline. I really just go around the outside border, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm not on top of the tattoo. And you can put it on pretty thick. The reason being is I'm going to create a barrier. And I need the Vaseline to kind of be the glue. And you'll see what I'm doing. I especially want to get here because I don't want any water to seep in on my butterfly because I want her to heal. She's going to be really pretty too when it's all healed up. Okay. I think that might be pretty good. Okay. What I do now is I take plastic wrap. I tear off a nice size piece and I lay it right over the tattoo. And I make sure it sticks to the Vaseline. So as you see, I didn't cover the tattoo with the Vaseline. I just put it on the outside border, you can see, and it's sticking really good. So now, I can get ready to take my shower and start my day. Okay, so, after showering for about the first week and a half, with the tattoo covered, once the scabs on the butterfly started to come off, I felt comfortable enough to take an actual shower without covering it. And what I do is I don't use regular soap, and I never rub with a washcloth because I do understand it's only been 2 weeks, it's still healing. So I use the tattoo goo. It's a antibacterial, antimicrobial soap. So I take the soap in the shower. I put a little in my hand. I lather it up. I rub it on. I do it very gently because you don't want to scratch. And especially where you have, if there's like any scab anywhere that's not healed, you don't want to scratch it. So, you know, I wash it and then I rinse it. And then when you're done, you just pat dry with a towel. And it's, you know, it's a pretty easy process. They say you should rinse with cold water. I'm not a fan of cold water. So far, I haven't had any problems using warm water. I just try not to use hot water because I don't want to lose any color that I may lose from washing with water that's too hot. And you know, hot water dries out your skin anyway, and you're trying to keep the tattoo from being dried out. Is there anything else? Yes, tattoos are addictive. As soon as I got this one, I already started plotting and planning for my next one, which I'm looking to do a memorial tattoo for my daughter, Azaria. Her birthday is coming up. She passed away 16 years ago. And I'm looking to do something special in her memory, just so that I can kind of always have a little reminder of her on me. So that will be my next tattoo. I can't wait to show you guys that one. And I am letting someone that's near and dear to my heart do it for me. So I'll probably record the process and show you guys. But I think that might be it. This is a pretty, you know, nice size tattoo. It cost me $200. I know they say you can find, you know, people to do it cheaper, but I wanted to make sure that the person that I went to was reputable, and that I had seen some of their work ahead of time. You know, that I knew that they were going to use new needles, and you know, they were going to make sure that they were using ink that they weren't using on other people, because you very well can get hepatitis and things like that from getting tattoos. So I wanted to make sure that they were safe. let's see. I think that is it. Oh, no. Once you get a tattoo, be mindful of where you're placing your tattoo, because where you place your tattoo, you will not be able to sleep on it for a while. So luckily for me, I always sleep on my left side, and it wasn't too bad of an adjustment for me. I had to learn how to stack my pillows for the rare occasion that I got tired of sleeping on my left and I wanted to roll over and sleep on my right. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please feel free to comment, to like, to subscribe. I hope you continue to watch my videos, and I plan to bring you more and more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.